Yes, you can be faster at hiking uphill, and yes, it can feel less exhausting. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I'm with WILDR Fitness, and we help people get ready for outdoor adventures of all kinds, but 2 of today's tips don't even involve being in the gym. Tip number 1 is one of those tips that doesn't involve the gym, and that is you can share the load or the work of going uphill between your upper and lower body. Now, they did a study on a mountain trail that took about 20 minutes to walk up, and they got participants to do that trail 4 times when they were well rested. Some of the times they used poles, some of the times they didn't, and participants went on average 45 seconds faster up that trail when they were using poles. Get this, participants in the study also reported that it felt easier to do the trail when they were using poles. So add 2 hiking poles to your gear for your next day out, but know that if you do, you need to add some extra snacks. And that's because using poles will actually burn up to 20% more calories. And don't worry, we're gonna talk about snacking in a minute. But first, let's talk about working on your strength. Did you know that as little as 2 weeks from today, with 2 strength workouts per week, you can already be stronger and notice that difference when you're out hiking? See, building your strength even a little bit is going to make every single step a little bit less taxing. Now, the muscles on the front of your legs and the back of your body work together to help go uphill, so you gotta make sure you're building both. And instead of lifting teeny tiny weights hundreds of times, you're gonna get more benefit faster from lifting a heavier weight between 6 to 8 reps with plenty of rest in between your sets. After you've built that strength base, every single step on a trail is going to be a smaller percent of your 1 rep maximum. And you are going to be shocked at how much easier it makes hiking. But it is true that no matter how strong your legs are, you need to have a heart and lungs that can get oxygen to those muscles so they can keep working. And that's where cardio comes in. And you're gonna notice a pattern here. In as little as 2 weeks, you're going to notice that your cardio workouts already start to make hiking easier. You see, the first thing that changes when we start to do cardio workouts is we actually get an increase in the amount of blood volume that we have, which just means that it's going to be easier for your body to get oxygen from the air to where it needs to go. Soon after that, each individual muscle cell is going to get better at using oxygen to create energy. And soon after that, your heart and lungs are going to get stronger at moving the oxygen where it needs to go. And you might be surprised to learn that cardio is actually transferable. So you don't have to be doing hiking to get better at cardio for hiking. And also, because this is a very common misconception, running is not the only form of cardio. You can row, you can bike, you can rollerblade, whatever monocyclic, which just means doing the same motion over and over again, type of activity can help you build that heart and lungs. But whatever version of cardio you decide to use, make sure you're using intervals in your training. I won't get into interval specifics today, but I will recommend our 100% free Couch to Summit program. It's 4 weeks long, and it is gonna guide you through interval options to get better at hiking, as well as strength workouts so you can get strong too. And although after that strength and cardio work, you won't be worried about hills anymore, there is one tip that took me a very long time to learn that will instantly make hills easier. Did you know when I first started hiking, I would take this book with me wherever I went. Now, I didn't actually open it very often, but it was one of many pieces of unnecessary gear that I took with me every single time. By removing pieces of gear you do not need from your hiking pack, and by using a lightweight pack to begin with, you can make hills a lot easier. Now, of course, your safety items, your essentials, and anything that you purposely want to bring with you to make your hiking experience better should be in your pack. But even by moving to a lighter base pack and by thinking about every item of gear you bring, you are going to make every step uphill easier. Now, of course, and this is our bonus tip, do not remove food and water. Often I will see hikers not realize how much fuel they are using to go hiking, and so they undereat during the day out. As you go faster and uphill when you're hiking, you switch from using more fats for your metabolism to carbohydrates. So replenishing those carbohydrates when you're out and working hard can be the difference between bonking, which is an experience where you feel like all of the energy is drained from your body and you can't go on, to having energy all day and soaring up even the final climb of the day. A great example of a carbohydrate-rich food that you can take with you is dried fruit. Now, this season, I have been especially addicted to dried mango when I'm out hiking, but there's also raisins and craisins, to even dried apple slices you can make at home. And for my bonus tip, I'm gonna direct you to my video on the Mountaineer Step. Mountaineer Step is a way of walking uphill that's borrowed from mountaineers that makes you expend way less energy on the uphills. So check out that video next, which is gonna change the way you walk uphill, and I hope you have a wilder week.